I have to.
You have to, because that's what acting is. Acting is really reacting.
That's right.
You know what I'm saying?
And listening.
I've changed in this movie.
Janet, you listen very well, Janet.
Thank you.
They had me change in this movie.
It's about listening, because then you can't. If you don't listen, you can't react.
That's right.
Friend of mine was, my wife and I were talking about this. Something hit the car, and she was putting a dog, I think, a little dog into the back seat. As soon as something hit the car, that dog reacted like this. You know, you have to be like an animal sometimes.
Animal instinct.
Instinctive, you know? Because that's what makes acting. And you know what the most important thing is in comedy?
What?
Timing.
Yes.
Yeah, right. I didn't do it right.
Speaking of comedy, I read somewhere that you worked with Bill Cosby on The Cosby Show.
Oh, that was an experience.
Tell us about that.
He's a very funny guy, very funny. It was completely different when I went. I had everything all memorized, you know, but he really...
Was that scripted?
He threw me, it was scripted, yeah, but he completely changed it.
Ad-libbed, he ad-libbed the whole thing.
Yeah.
How was the experience where, I mean, I know his face, he has a lot of muscles in his face with all the reactions, all that stuff that he does. You know?
It was very memorable, very memorable.
Say, Dominic, what do you think about Robert De Niro? He was just on Saturday Night Live. Did you see him?
Oh, I saw pieces of that yet. I thought it was hilarious.
It was.
Yeah, he's a very funny guy. He can play comedy.
Oh,
De Niro he can do anything.
Midnight Run and I mean Casino. I mean he goes from one to the other. I mean just analyze this and that.
Yes, yes.
Yeah.
Oh man,
his timing is really remarkable. He's natural at it. I mean, it's just.
Look at him in Godfather. Wasn't he wonderful? He brought the pear home to his wife. I remember he took, you know, he caressed the pear and he got fired. You could see the choices he made. You know, he made such a great choice. There's so many great actors that make great choices. You know, Burt Young.
Yeah.
I'm talking to him in The Sopranos, and he's dying. He's dying, and he's coughing up blood. And he starts laughing. What a choice that was. It was so amazing that he could be in that moment that way.
Yeah. Well, everybody experiences things differently, and coughing up blood, I mean, you know, some people would react to it, some people would be embarrassed by it.
Exactly.
And so
was he really coughing up blood?
But he made that choice.
Was he really coughing up blood, though?
No, the character.
Oh,
the character was coughing up blood.
Okay.